Good afternoon. You are watching City News 24/7. I'm Melanie Ng.
And I'm Faiza Amin. Federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh ripping into Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and the Conservative Party leader today, one day after terminating his party supply and confidence agreement with the Liberals.
Okay, so joining us once again is our Parliament Hill correspondent, Glen McGregor. Okay, Glen, Jagmeet Singh finally giving this reason for tearing up the agreement, but kind of skirting around some other answers.
Yeah, there's been a lot of speculation over the past 24 hours, guys, about exactly why Jagmeet Singh decided to tear up the deal and why he is doing it now. And I think having watched that presser, the answer is pretty clear. This is Jagmeet Singh trying to position himself as the true left of center alternative to Pierre Poilievre, and basically kind of discounting Justin Trudeau, saying that he is beholden to corporate interests and that he's only looking to protect the greeds of big companies. Whether that really resonates with Canadians, we'll see, because that hasn't been the perception of Justin Trudeau in the past. A lot of people don't like Justin Trudeau, but it's generally not for those reasons that Jagmeet Singh is articulating. But it's pretty clear. This is a power play by Jagmeet Singh. He wants to distance himself from the Liberals now because we're getting closer to another federal election. Could be this fall, could be next fall, sometime in between. But he really wants to turn it into a two-way race and do what the NDP has never done, that is, form a federal government. The closest the NDP has ever come is under Jack Layton, when they did very well, particularly in Quebec. And you notice Jagmeet Singh's, a lot of his comments today were delivered in French. That's not an accident. Even though he's doing an event in downtown Toronto, he really wants this message to resonate nationally and particularly in Quebec, where the party thinks there is potential growth opportunities, given the fact that the federal Liberals are doing so poorly in the polls and that Justin Trudeau is so personally unpopular. Jagmeet Singh thinks he can be the guy. We'll, of course, see whether or not voters agree whenever that next election comes. And on the election timing, Jagmeet Singh wouldn't say whether or not he would vote in favor of a hypothetical conservative non-confidence motion that could trigger an election as early as this fall. Basically repeating what he said yesterday in that video, that is, they're going to take things on a case-by-case basis. But he allowed, of course, that, yes, without guaranteed NDP support, Liberal government is a lot more fragile now, and we could be into an election at really any time.
We've got a lot done, and we've got some important things that we completed. But it became very clear to me that Justin Trudeau is too beholden to corporate interests to go further, unwilling to stop big corporations that are ripping off Canadians. And so I've ripped up the supply and confidence agreement with Justin Trudeau. And we know that that makes the election timing more uncertain and, frankly, more likely. And we know that the next election is going to be about a choice, a very important choice for Canadians, between Pierre Poilievre, who wants to destroy our healthcare system, tear it down, or New Democrats, who want to fix our healthcare system, build it up for people. That's an important choice. And that's the choice we're bringing to Canadians.
Yeah, so there's Jagmeet Singh laying out what he sees kind of the political landscape right now, the choices facing Canadian voters in the next election and also in the upcoming by-elections, because there are by-elections both in Manitoba and in Quebec coming up in a couple of weeks. Now, he's also referred a lot to, didn't cite him by name, but using some of the language that Jack Layton has used. He's been doing that in the last couple of days, trying to leverage the party's support in Quebec. But we don't really have a clear understanding, other than this kind of ambition for Jagmeet Singh, why he's doing this now. One interesting thing to note, I think, about this, and we got to keep in mind, Jagmeet Singh has run now 2 election campaigns as NDP federal leader. Didn't really move the needle in a substantial way in terms of party support or in their seat counts. So the next election, whenever it comes, is really going to be his last kick at the can. This is kind of his last chance to say that he is the right person to lead the NDP in the future. And if he doesn't do much better in the next election, his career, at least in federal politics, is probably coming to an end. So there's a little bit of that, Mel, Faiza, playing into these comments today.
Okay, Glenn, we will continue to watch these various scenarios at play. You are always on standby for us, always appreciated. Glen McGregor in Ottawa, thank you.